Hello, my name is Stephanie Munn. I'm the Parish Safeguarding Officer for St George's, Rootham, part of the Rochester Diocese. This Sunday was Safeguarding Sunday, marking the beginning of a whole season of events throughout the Rochester Diocese, both to increase awareness of safeguarding issues, but also to support victims and survivors of abuse. It's very easy to think of safeguarding as a problem for the leadership of the church or a leadership of the organisation, a problem that really is only about child sex abuse and doesn't affect us, or endless boxes to tick and training that has to be completed. But safeguarding affects each and every one of us. It is defined as protecting the health, well-being and human rights of individuals at risk, be they children or vulnerable adults. It's enabling them to live safely, free from abuse or neglect. It's about organisations such as our church and we the whole church family working together to prevent and reduce the risks and experience of abuse or neglect. Following the recent inquiry on child abuse within the Church of England, it was concluded that there needs to be a shift in how we all behave. The actions of an individual are never that of an individual alone, but part of a whole, and therefore we are all part of what needs to change. A culture change. What do I mean by that? Well, a culture is what defines us. It is what we believe. It's how we express ourselves and behave to each other. It's our normal. Countries, communities, families and churches all have their own culture. Culture is like soil helping seeds grow, and our PCC work hard behind the scenes to make sure we have good soil, to make sure that our church is a safe place for everyone. And as the Parish Safeguarding Officer, I help oversee this. My role is to work with the PCC and Edward, helping support them to ensure that all church activities are carried out according to published guidance, such as promoting a safer church. That any event carried out has risk assessments performed and potential hazards avoided where possible. That our leadership team have attended all appropriate training, which is kept up to date. And that all volunteers and employed people working within the church are recruited safely and with appropriate checks in place, and that are trained to ensure they continue to work safely. I work with Edward, our incumbent, if any concerns are raised, and liaise with the diocesan safeguarding team if required. But to make the church a safer place, the leadership need your help. This is about all of us looking out for people around us and speaking out if we have concerns, and it's not just the risk of child abuse. Safeguarding is also about someone being a victim of domestic abuse, a victim of bullying, an elderly person with no family who cannot get to the shop suffering from neglect, a child who isn't being taken to hospital appointments or not being fed, a person with dementia not feeling safe in our service, someone with health issues or anxiety feeling at risk from COVID in our church, so not wanting to attend. It's about respecting their needs. This isn't just about active events, it's also about omissions, neglect. And it's not just something that the church leadership or our PCC need to do. This is for each and every one of us to participate in. I'm sure we can all think of someone who's vulnerable. This is about us all keeping our eyes and ears open for everyone vulnerable and speaking up if we have a concern and reporting those concerns. So who do we report them to? Well, we can report them to Edward, our incumbent, to me, the Parish Safeguarding Officer, to our church wardens, Sandy and Pauline, to any of the PCC. Or, if you would rather not contact anybody who might know you, you can contact the Rochester Diocese. The Diocesan Safeguarding Advisors are Caroline Smith and Anthony Glocking, and their mobile phone numbers are on blue notices, both on the main notice board in the church and also on in the vestry. You can also look up Rochester Diocese and click onto Safeguarding, and their contact details are easily identifiable. You can also contact Kent County Council, and again their number is on the notices and also on the safeguarding part of the St George's Rootham website. Finally, there are leaflets that are left out in the church, again with contact numbers which you can contact if you need to. Remember, keep your eyes and ears open and don't forget to speak out if you need. You are my safe and strong place, my God in whom I trust. Psalm 91:2. So I asked the church congregation on Sunday to all commit to support our PCC with this safeguarding pledge. We committed to each share the responsibility of creating an environment safe for all. We committed to respect any boundaries that are in place to protect others. We committed to support those in our church who've been hurt or abused. And we continue to pray for Edward, the PCC and the Safeguarding Lead and all those working with children and adults. Thank you.